Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mass Effect. In the last episode, we came here to the jungle planet Pragia, to the Telton facility, where Jack was created, essentially, very Weasley words there. Someone else is here, though, too, a man called Aresh, who is in Jack's cell. Oh, I thought the cell was through here. Who is in Jack's cell.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
You do the same thing to new kids. Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
This place was like a prison. How'd you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
So, you have a number of options here. I can't do it, but you could intimidate it and encourage Jack to kill him. Your leave him alone and kill him options here on the right. If you say leave him alone, you have to do a bit of charming, well, like a Paragon Interrupt. Equally, if you go on kill him on this side.
He deserves it.
I decide how to deal with my past, not you.
I gave you an order.
Killing him isn't gonna fix my head.
Jack, if you can't, I will.
That felt good.
Yeah, it doesn't feel great, does it? And I'm gonna charm, obviously, because, you know, it's me, just so charming.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck! Get out of here. Go! He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different. I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good. Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here. I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic. See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
And there we have Jack's loyalty mission completed. As I mentioned, not one of my favourites. Interesting conceptually, but in terms of an actual gameplay mission, it has a lot of weak aspects. But we now have warp ammo for Jack, which transforms absorbed biotic energy into heavier damage against health, armor, and biotic barriers, which is quite cool. So basically you do biotic damage with shooting as well. Yeah, we've still got a fair bit left of the episode, so I'm going to head to Ilium.
Sometimes you say these things.
So, from over here at the Gateway area, got a couple of things to buy. If we actually go to Gateway Personal Defense, then we can buy Heavy Skin Weave, which gives Shepard 30% health, which is wonderful. But what I really came here for is over to this side, because we've still got probably, let's say 10 minutes of the episode left, possibly more, I don't know, I've kind of lost track of time. But I know what I want to get done. We have Barrier Frontiers, which is a shop that sells star charts. Buy a star chart and you get access to a new nebula. Hades Nexus one we don't technically need because we already got access to the Hades Nexus by doing Project Firewalker, but I'm going to buy it anyway just for completion's sake. We also have the Minus Wasteland, the Pilot's Nebula, and the Shrike Abyssal. All of which have a fair number of side missions in. And might as well buy them all while I'm here. So they'll let you explore to a lot more areas. Let's head over to the Pylos Nebula. So, here, there's actually a mission for us, which is save crashing ship in the system you arrive in, but I don't actually want to do that immediately. Instead, I want to come here to the Dirada system. Got a few extra things to scan here first. If we go to, we'll first scan this planet. And there's also this second planet here. And finally, the planet that we're actually heading for is this one here. Canalus. Canalus is slightly smaller than Earth, but has an unusually high density. The high level of tectonic activity indicates that the density is caused by an abundance of radioactive materials in the core. These, combined with the planet's unusually high rate of spin, raise the planet's internal temperature and cause volcanisms. While several companies performed mineral assays in the late 2170s, the world's geological instability precluded development. Let's give it a scan.
Launching probe. Scans have found something.
Sensors detecting anomalous weather patterns on the surface. Geth activity detected. Recommend extreme caution. Anomalous weather? Geth, what's not to like? So, we're going to bring Jack with us. Jack now has an upgraded appearance. He kind of gets slightly thicker trousers by the looks of it, and a kind of black covering underneath her neck strap bra thing, which I've never quite been able to work out what it is. I'm also going to bring Tali, because we've not used her yet. So I've leveled up a little bit. I got 3 points, which I'll put into operative. A bit more health, weapon damage, power recharge times, extra slowdown, more power. Oh wow, my Paragon point shot up there. Wonderful. Jack, we'll give her the second level of warp ammo, because that's kind of cool to have. And Tali, a lot of options for Tali here. So, the first thing she has, her unique power is her combat drone, which basically commands your very own little battle drone. So she has her little drone which goes around, stuns targets and damages their shields and stuff. Let's upgrade her all the way along, and we get... Can either get explosive drone, which explodes when destroyed, or attack drone, which can damage health, armor, and biotic barriers. We'll go for the attack drone, I think. Then we'll bring her up to AI hacking level 3, and then her class skill just makes her a bit better at everything is Quarian Machinist, which we'll bring up to level 2, and then hold it there for now. Weapons-wise, Tali is actually the same loadout as Jack, but by the looks of it takes pistols and shotguns, and I'm still on the fucking Tempest. Focused. There we go. So, journal updated. Destroy Geth climate device. This is, yes, N7. Anomalous weather detected. Wonder if you can guess why they call it that. Let's put Jack on warp ammo, and then set up my ammo appropriately on my weapons as well. Obviously, we want disruptor ammo, because this is a very much Geth-based mission. As you can see, or not as the case may be, it's really hard to see. Generally, just kind of keep moving towards that beacon in the distance, which you will always be able to see. There are occasional flares dropped, which do nothing. Generally, you can't see enemies until they're right the fuck on top of you. Let's put AI hacking on LB and that on RB, as they should be. We'll have, I guess, the drone set up for Tali on the shortcut. Oh, I may have accidentally tried to send someone up a cliff. What you really need to rely on here is your kind of weapons targeting systems. Like there, for example, you can just see where the red line is and shoot for that. Actually seeing your enemy is going to be real hard. Oh, there's the combat drone spawning in. This is a tough mission for that reason. It's a really easy and short mission, but the challenge is, yeah, you can't see knobs. Though certainly it's better than not being able to get into the sunlight in terms of what's more likely to kill you in a mission. I meant to do AI hacking. Can someone help me here? Jack, you could help. Please throw these guys into the air. There we go. Wonderful. That brought me through a few precious seconds. Get into cover, you silly sausage. Help! Help! Oh god, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh my god. That's embarrassing. Wow. Let's try that again in a less embarrassing fashion, hopefully. Oh. I didn't mean to use Shockwave. They appear to have swapped which side Tali and... Did that work? That looked like it worked. They swapped which side Shockwave and which side Tali and Jack are on since I respawned for some reason. That looked like it did something. Really hard to tell. Oh, that's a good sound though. So yeah, we are actually getting more slowdown on the shots now and more sniper damage as well, so... I'm really just shooting at anything blue, which is an interesting maneuver. Is there anything through that? Oh, that's Tali's drone fighting someone. That sounded like a hit. That was definitely a hit. Yeah, the extra slowdown now makes the hits on the sniper super meaty. Except when you haven't got a bloody shot in the chamber. There we go. Wonderful. There's another one there. I think we got all of them. Oh, nope. I still hear Geth noises coming from somewhere. I assume they can see fine, bastards. I think we did it. Okay, there's a few more over here. That refined palladium is showing up nice and clear. Help, get behind the cover. Well, that did nothing. So clearly I missed. That also did nothing. Not very crap shots here. Combat drone, please. Oh my god, he's really on top of me. Oh, this isn't good. How are all my shots missing? Oh, does the cloaking... No, the cloaking can't protect him against, like, being shot, surely. Oh, he fell over. I meant to hack him. I accidentally jacked him. That sounds like I'm doing... Anyway, let's not talk about what that sounds like. Get down. Let's grab some of the palladium. Ah, who's seen me? Ah, well, would you have? Where? Where are you coming from? Where is this? Whoop, let's just hide here. I guess you just have to find out where those little red boxes are and just shoot wildly towards one of them and hopefully you'll hit it. Tali's drone is quite handy here because it can see very clearly over a lot of things. I guess the Widow might give us a little bit more of a shot. That felt like it hit. That also hit. That definitely hit. And there's another one there. That missed. Wonderful. Oh, there's one coming up to the side. The arc projector is actually potentially quite useful here because then you don't have to worry about aiming. As long as you hit one of them, it'll hit anyone else who happens to be nearby. Did I leave it on hardcore or something? These guys feel like they're doing way the fuck too much damage to me. Or maybe I'm just an idiot. I'm going to check that difficulty. Yeah, I'm just being an idiot. Okay, I think we're pretty much done here. There's certainly nothing else on the radar, which is a good thing. Let's grab a little bit of palladium. A lot of clunking noises coming from somewhere. And I think, yeah, we're just about done. There we go. More palladium. We can use the palladium for wayfinding in a sense. It is very hard to see. Oh, there's the climate device. Does that mean I'm not at it yet? I presume it does. Oh, that sounds like death noises. Oh, dear dear. This is a much longer mission than I thought it was. This is supposed to be just a quick thing at the end of a episode. This is actually going to end up being quite a long episode because of this. Oh well. What? There's no one there. He's dead. Oh, there's a destroyer in there. And I have no sniper shots left. Interesting. Oh, that wasn't... Well, didn't mean to incinerate him, but, you know, if the shoe fits, burn it, as the phrase is. Definitely is. Don't know what you're talking about. Of course it is. Oh, right. Are we done now? We're certainly at the climate device. Let's grab that, and yes, there we go. Geth device access. So, we recovered some Geth climate change technology, apparently, which is damage protection, which we get for doing that mission, which is nice in itself. Not sure quite how it ties it. So, a lot of the one-off missions in this really don't have a very coherent thread of plot through them.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yes, we have a lot of messengers at our private terminal. I will actually pretty much have to do a dedicated reading episode soon, but I don't want to do it at the moment. I'm going to end with a few upgrades. Let's go for, I don't care about shotgun extra rounds, bit of extra biotic damage, bit of extra damage protection, and we can get a bit of emergency shielding, which will be nice to have. Unity restores squad members to full health, that's nice. Bit of extra biotic cooldown, and can we get bit of heavy muscle weave, which makes Shepard's melee attack more powerful. 5 research upgrades done very quickly. Wonderful. Let's end by talking to Jack for a bit of a debriefing from today's mission. Not the one we just did, the one which we were doing at the start of the episode, obviously. You'll also may have noticed that Tali's name is given as Tali'Zorah Vas Nima, whereas in the first game she was Tali'Zorah Naraya. Quarians have 2 names, one pre and one post-pilgrimage. The pre-pilgrimage name is the ship you were born on, so Tali is her first name, Zora is her surname, and originally Naraya, the Raya, was the ship she was born on. Then once you've done your pilgrimage, you return, and you're assigned a ship to actually serve on, and then you're given Vas and that ship's name. So if anyone was wondering, that's why it changes. And that's why occasionally Quarians have hilarious names, because sometimes... I was reading the stuff there because that's not a conversation I'd heard before. But I didn't play it for you because I'm not very nice. But yeah, like sometimes you get Quarians with hilarious names because their ships are named something funny. Like there's someone who's, I can't remember what his first name is, but his surname is Vas Quib Quib because the ship is called the Quib Quib, which is very amusing. Anyway, Jack.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard. To have garbage like that following you, it marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy, but you let Aresh live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone, but I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
I'll take what I can get with you, Jack.
You did a lot, Shepard. Shit. I'm not good at this soft stuff. Just... thanks, okay? Let's get back to work.
Well, that kind of concludes it there. I'm not convinced Aresh would have gotten out with his life because, I don't know, we don't know what the timescale was between letting him go and actually blowing up the bomb, but he would have had to have got a shuttle and gone far. Anyway, we'll hold it there for this session. Next episode, I'm not sure what we're going to be doing next episode. Checking my notes. Ooh! It's going to be, well, next episode directly will be another bit of side mission stuff, and then we'll be on to another bit of DLC, which is very cool. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time. Good day.